Okay, so hello everyone. We start the class now. So after the last lecture, we have seen that how to make the models of 10-story building with the shear walls and how we can choose the columns position in our building. Okay. So today we have to go for the next steps. Like we have to assign the slab also here. So for slab or wall, we can use the plates. So walls we have assigned with the help of the plate. So slab also we have to assign with the help of plate again. Okay. So before that, I want to show you that because there are different types of rooms are available in our building plan. This one. So for the bedroom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and bedroom it is also a bedroom 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to make 6 plates having the same live load according to our IS 875 part 2. So these plates should have the same live load because these are the room type is same for these 6 rooms. Okay, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So I make the plate for these rooms first. To go to the top view. Before that, you can select by the shift and right click, take any view. You can select any floor. Go to the new view and we can work with this floor. Yes, okay. So we have to make the plate at here, at here, at here, at here. These 4 and these 2 are also our bedrooms. Okay. So I should open the code also. IS 875 part 2. This is the code for our landlords. So this is like our residential building. So for the residential building institutional education, this one. So you can see here that all rooms and kitchen having the weight of having the uniformly dead load means live load. Live load in form of kilonewton per meter square is 2 kilonewton per meter square. For the toilets and bathroom also. For the balconies that is 3. And for the corridor staircase, it is also 3. These are some other things also. Hotels and hostels and boarding houses, residential clubs. So for this thing, the loads will vary. Boilers and plants type rooms are here, and these are the garages. So okay, I am taking the like you can take the dwelling rooms also in this case, and you can use the type of hotels. You can say hotels. Okay, so you can consider it as a hotel also. Yeah, residential club you can consider. So for that, the bedrooms having the live load of 2, kitchens having the live load of 3, and public log is there's no need of that. Storerooms having the 5, dining rooms and restaurants having the 4, office room 2.5, room for indoor games that is 3, bath and toilets that is 2, and corridor and staircases having the 3, and balconies for 5. And there are some other rooms also. So we use only this table number C. Okay, index number C. Okay, table number 1 and index number C we use. So in that you can see that living rooms having the live load of 2. So we have to make plate first for the living rooms. So living rooms are here, bedroom. So we have to make the plate same for these rooms. So click on the add plate. Now make the plate one by one. Press on escape. So this is your plate. Okay. So we have made only one plate. We can copy it on each of the room. So you can go to the select to select the plate. Select the click on plate cursor. Select this. Press Control C and V. So there you can see the reference point also. So in the reference point you can click on any point. So I'm taking this point as a reference. Click on OK. So I have to take it here. Okay. I have to take this at here. Okay. I have to take this at here also. Okay. I will take it here and in the last last one at this level. Okay, so press on escape, and if you go to the 3D render, then you can see that we have assigned the all bedrooms plates. Okay, now we can go for the next type of rooms. So next we take it as the toilets. One, two, three, four. Okay. So four toilets are there in our plan. So if you see the live load for that, then you can see from the highest code. So for the kitchen, that is three, and for the toilets, that is two. So toilets all are also the live load as same as our bedrooms. So you can make these plates for the corridor and staircase. Sorry, for the toilets also. So go again for the geometry, click on add plate. So this one is the storeroom, and below that, this is toilet, and in the right side also the toilet, and in the above two levels, this one is also the toilet, and this one is also the toilet. Yeah, so we have made a lot of plates. Okay, now the storeroom and dining hall we have to consider. Now go for the next. So next are our like a storeroom and kitchen. Okay, kitchen room or storeroom and drawing rooms and our dining space. So we take the storeroom and kitchen first. Go to the code again. Kitchens have the load of three, and the drawing rooms we can consider in this. The drawing room serving again having the 2 km per meter square. Okay, yeah. So we make the plate first again. After that we assign the load. Okay. First we make the plates, and then after we assign the load in the load case details. So make the plates one by one. So if I right click and see 3D rendering, then there are this room is now remaining. This one. Now these rooms are also remaining at here. This. This is the open area to cover staircase. Okay. So we have to open it. Now the dining space is remaining, but there should be the note. But as you can see here, there is not any node is provided. You can see there is not any node is provided. So we have to take that node. So press on escape, go again to the display hole structure and take the side view. Click the node cursor to select the nodes. Select all the nodes, those are available, but take care of that because the wall nodes are also be selected. So zoom in to select as minimum as possible the nodes because some nodes will also select. As you can see, there is not any node visibility, so click on zoom in. So by that you can see the nodes easily. So you may be confused that where is our nodes and from where we have to make our geometry. So you can see your plan again. This one. So here, these type of loads are going from. Okay, I check again. This is the dining room. This is our toilet. So this is next. Here we have make this. So why this node is here? I check 1 second. Yeah, this node due to this is there. Okay. Okay, so we make. So we have these nodes. Node number one. This is two. I think yeah. Here is the column of this column. This column is at here because there is a room. This is also a room. This from here to here. This is also a room. So from here, the lift core is there in this region. So just leave this region and make the plates. So for that, you have to again select. You have to again make. You have to make the plate again. So you can use the another option also, like generate mesh. In that you can select multiple nodes. Okay, the benefit of that, you can select multiple nodes. So you can use that also, but the issue is that the nodes will be generated a lot of times like our shear wall. So that's why the beams will also be broken into a lot of parts. So that's why we have to use add plate. But there is an issue because you can't see where we have to take the plate. Okay, it is a problem because you can't see where is your plate. So we can do one thing. You can make plate first at the top of the level, because at the top of the level you can see all the things very easily. Okay, by the cursor use, just rotate where you want to take the view. Just rotate and see where you have to make the place. It is little complicated because there is a lot of members are available and our plan is also a regular type. So you have to use that tool by add plate. Now make one by one plates, first, second, third, fourth. From here, first fill the unnecessary points, or you can say unnecessary region. Okay, so this plate we have made. You can go through your 3D rendering also one by one to check the. We have just filled this region. Now we have to fill all the regions, those are remaining in our dining region, dining space. This region we have to fill. From here to here, we can make one plate, and from here to here, we can make another plate. So in this way, you can make the plates and complete this region. Now your geometry is also a mirror, so you can just select these members and make the mirror in the right of the side, in the right of side. Okay. Okay, so we select again from this node to this node, click this node, click this one, and you can click this one also and take another from here. And here. Now check again 3D rendering. So we have made this type of plates region. Now this part is remaining. So this is our triangular plate. So you can use the triangular plate option is also available here. That is by the click on down arrow in the plate section. So click on right triangular plate and make the triangular plate. So this view is perfect for us. From here, second, third. Yeah. Now it is complete. We have to just copy paste it. There's not an issue to make the geometry because these rooms we have already made. So we can do just copy paste in the y direction. So all the regions we can cover. Now we have to make. Now we have to make the mirror command. We have to use the mirror command to select first the plates to those you want to use. So you can again go to the side view and select one story by the plate cursor. Right click, new view. Okay. So if you see then this type of region you can see. Okay, so we have to make the copy or you can say the mirror also. So select the plate cursor, select all. Now go to geometry, make the mirror with the plane of YZ. The vertical line you can show as YZ. Select the node at which you want to place the mirror at this location, copy, okay. Yes, Parisma, any doubt?
सर मेरे तो चालू ही नहीं हुआ, अभी तो चालू हुआ मेरे से, तो मालूम ही नहीं पड़ा कब चालू हुआ।
अच्छा
मेरे को
अच्छा,
ज्वाइन नहीं किया।
ज्वाइन नहीं किया?
हाँ देखो मैंने मैसेज कब का भेजा है
क्या बात कर
व्हाट्सएप
रहे हो?
में। हाँ हाँ।
अच्छा, ओ 11 मिनट हो गए
WhatsApp-
क्या?
हाँ जी।
11 मिनट हो गया तुम्हारा तो फिर।
हाँ तो मैंने कब से व्हाट्सएप में भेजा भी भेजे, व्हाट्सएप में भेजा, मैसेज भी भेजा।
फिर हुआ कैसे नहीं, क्या प्रॉब्लम आया?
अब मेरे को तो क्या ही मालूम, मेरा अभी आपने चालू किया सर।
नहीं नहीं, मैं तो राइट साइड देख भी रहा था, कोई आया नहीं, कोई तुम आपका तो कोई लिंक,
नहीं
इनवाइट।
सबसे पहले मैं था।
सॉरी, बट आई थिंक आई डिडंट सी एंड किसी और को पता है तो पहले आया था। अश्विन, देखा तुमने?
यस।
मैंने व्हाट्सएप पे भेजा भी था सर।
हाँ हाँ, व्हाट्सएप पे मैं थोड़ा बिजी था ना, तो मैं देख नहीं पाया।
तो थोड़ा मेरे को समझाओ सर फिर से।
चलो थोड़ा तो आइडिया देते हैं, कोई बात नहीं, रिकॉर्डिंग तो है ही नहीं अपने पास। तो करना क्या है, we have to make the plates because there are different type of rooms are available in our plan. So that's why we have to make the plates for individual rooms type. Okay, so that we can assign the live load according to our IS 875 part 2. Because for the different type of rooms, there are different type of values of the live load. That's why we have to make the separate plates for each type of the room. So that thing I have done only. Means I go to the bottom floor by selecting the first floor base, new view, okay, and just I have made the plates. These mates you can see by the shaded ending also. Okay, this yeah, plate cursor use करना पड़ेगा. 1 second. ठीक है. So I have just made these type of plates only, not much worried thing I have done. So इजीली समझ में आ जाएगा, रिकॉर्डिंग से भी ऐसा कोई हार्ड एंड फास्ट कोई मैंने किया नहीं, बस यहाँ पे थोड़ा देखने का था. There is a very serious point where we have to focus because there are a lot of irregularity in our plan. Yes, Sachin.
Sir, for designing the slab, like for making the slab, why we used plate and why we didn't use the parametric model?
Parametric model will divide your beams into a lot of parts due to the inserting any very much nodes. As
Yes,
you can
yes.
see in the shear also, shear wall.
Yes, 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 sir.
Right.
Okay, so like when we will come to know, like in this particular case, we have to use the parametric model, and when we should not use, when we will come to know about that.
For slab, you can use only first of all floor load if possible. If possible. Second choice is your plate. I don't prefer to use the parametrical model for the slab because due to that there are a lot of nodes will be developed and that nodes will divide your all the beams into a number of sections. So I have made this geometry. So you have to just
सब
हाँ बताओ.
सर जहाँ जहाँ पे स्लैब है वहां पे प्लेट कर्सर किया है,
वहां पे प्लेट बनाया हमने, बस प्लेट सब जगह.
और लिफ्ट की ओपनिंग के बारे में
वो ओपनिंग रहेगा, ओपन है.
नहीं, वन साइड जो होगा वहां तो ओपनिंग रहेगा ना।
हाँ वो मैं बताऊंगा लास्ट में, जब एंड में क्लास हो जाएगी ना उसमें मैं बताऊंगा कि हम कैसे इसमें प्रोवाइड करेंगे, लेकिन वो काम करेगा नहीं डिजाइन के अंदर. डिजाइन हमारा डिजाइन नहीं हो पाएगा, एनालिसिस के लिए ठीक है लेकिन.
ओके सर.
Okay, so that I will discuss later. So now we have made all the plates, so we can select the plates also. Go to the side view, use plate cursor, go to new view, or you can just use the copy paste also here. Click on translational repeat in the y direction with the dimensions of -5 by -3 with the number of times I think 9. Yes, 9. There is no need to use link steps, just okay. So if you click on right and 3D rendering, then you see at least your bottom floor is ready. Yes. If you go to the new view, okay, and go to the top. Yeah. So this one is ready. So according to that, we can ready our all the slabs again. Display and select the slabs that you have provided in the different type of rooms. Yes, Ashwin, ask.
Can you just go once in the top view?
Okay. Yes.
No, top view. Yeah, this one. Yes, sir.
Right. It means 3D rendering.
Yes, sir. In 3D rendering, top view.
Yeah.
For this modeling of the plate, like we have to is it like compulsory we have to make it in this shape only, like you have given the cut also in the middle, like?
You can make. There is not an issue because they are joined. These are joined to each other. Because
I
this
think that's
force,
angle shape.
yeah, you can take in any shape because there are very irregularities in our plan. So you can't use the float load in that case. So for that, we have to use the plate and we have just a little options to make the plates. That's why I prefer for the irregular building, use E-taps, not our step.
सर
So yes,
इरेगुलरिटी जो होती है उसमें प्लेट वही प्लेट कर्सर ही लेना पड़ता है, प्लेट ही
हाँ,
डालना पड़ता है।
प्लेट असाइन करना पड़ता है, यस।
अच्छा अच्छा, ओके
हाँ,
सर।
okay. So okay. So our remaining plates we have to take this one, this one, this one. We have to copy paste in y direction, vertical y in positive. By 3 meter 9 times the y and now our plan is ready. There is not any opening, I think. That is perfectly okay now. Yes. Okay, done. So we have to assign the property for that. So this property is for the wall, that is 250. So we take the slab as a 6 inch, or you can say 150 m. Assign it to the remaining properties by select. Missing property you can use. Yes, yes. So this is now. Now go to the specification. Yes, this is the important because there are a lot of specifications that we have to give. Go to the top view and first make some specifications like a release at the start. Okay, by your moments and releases at your end. Yes, Saraswati asked.
सर ये लिप के कोने में जॉइंट क्यों किया ये?
यहाँ पे
हाँ, ये जो लेक्चर मिस हुआ ऊपर का 2-3 मिनट, ये क्यों करना पड़ा?
बिकॉज हमको लोड लगाना है यहाँ पे।
हाँ,
सो लोड लगाने के लिए हम फ्लोर लोड यूज में नहीं ले सकते। फ्लोर लोड के लिए एकदम मीन्स होता है ना रेगुलेटरी चाहिए, इरेगुलरिटी
रेगुलेटरी
होते। हाँ,
शेप में
रेगुलरिटी चाहिए।
रेगुलर चाहिए।
बिल्कुल, जैसे ये हमारे बेडरूम्स हैं, सो इन पे लगा सकते हो, बाकी इन पे नहीं लगा सकते हम।
तो वहाँ कंपलसरी प्लेट डालना पड़ेगा,
वहाँ कंपलसरी है, डालना ही
तो
पड़ेगा।
उसको डिवाइड कर दिया आपने।
डिवाइड नहीं, ये बस हमको डिवाइड करना पड़ा क्योंकि टूल्स हमारे पास बहुत ही लिमिटेड है प्लेट बनाने के लिए।
अच्छा,
हाँ, सो अगर इरेगुलर बिल्डिंग हो, सो आई प्रेफर यू यूज द ईटैप्स। इन ईटैप इट इज वेरी कॉम्पैक्ट।
ओके ओके सर।
ओके, सो रेगुलर प्लान्स के लिए स्टैड प्रो इज बेटर, बट फॉर इरेगुलर यू कैन गो विथ ईटैप।
ओके सर।
So we have to see that where we have to apply this type of specifications. So this beam is resting over the beams, as you can see here also. This beam, okay. Again, this beam also resting over the beams. So by the control, select this also. Yeah, some other also like this beam. This beam is also resting on the primary beams. Yeah, any doubt? Then you can ask one by one.
सर, जो अपने टॉयलेट के ऊपर संक होते हैं, तो संक स्लैब नहीं लेते उसमें?
हाँ, वो अगर लेना चाहो तो ले सकते हो, बट मेरे केस में
तो
मैंने ऊपर तक भी लिया है।
नहीं, तो वहाँ पे वो संक स्लैब में रिलीज मोमेंट आएगी?
हाँ, स्लैब के अंदर आई क्योंकि वो अलग पार्ट है स्लैब, लेकिन हम वो लगभग उसको हम कभी स्लैब बनाते नहीं, हम सीधा पट्टी देते हैं, पत्थरों के पट्टे नहीं होते।
नहीं नहीं, वो
तो
जो इंडियन कमोड होता है और यूरोपियन जैसा, इंडियन एंग्लो इंडियन जैसा होता है, तो उसमें
हाँ
तो
हाँ,
संक तो चाहिए ही ना।
हम्म। तो
तो
उसमें
वहाँ पे
छोटे पार्ट से कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आता।
मैं क्या बोलता हूँ सर, वो जो डाउन हुआ स्लैब, तो वहाँ मोमेंट रिलीज करना पड़ेगा।
हाँ हाँ, उसको करना पड़ेगा। अगर कोई अलग से स्लैब है, चारों नोड उसको रिलीज करने पड़ेंगे, बस कॉलम देख लेना। अगर कोई
ओके सर।
कॉलम पास हो रहा हो तो वहां पे नहीं करना है।
ओके सर, थैंक यू थैंक यू।
ओके, सो दिस बीम इज आल्सो
Excuse me,
रेस्टिंग।
sir.
यस,
Sir, I want to know what was the need to give specification in this model because this is RCC, right?
या
So,
सो
like
आई
you were saying, yeah.
So in the last lecture, I also give the idea about that. You can use or you can not use. It's your choice. But if you don't use the specifications, it means that torsion will become in your primary beams. So the primary beams we have to make more stiff with respect to the before cases. So the extra moments will become due to the torsion. That is MUE and that is VUE. So you can use the specifications or you can use or you can't use. It's your choice. It's only depend on you. If the torsion is much more, then you have to use, because it means like the length between the, like this is your primary beam, this is also your primary beam, and this is your secondary beam that is resting above this beam. Okay, on those beams, first and second. This is third. If the length of this beam is very large, then so load is equal. Before the case, it is not depend on the length because load will be equal. Okay. But if your length is large, then the moment that come on this joint due to half of the region of this beam, that will become more. So that's why the torsion will become very more. Due to the torsion, your view is increase and your moment will also increase. You have to provide more reinforcement for the moment, and you have to increase the size B or D to increase the shear strength of your section. So that's why this problem may occur. If you don't use and your torsion is under the like you are safe in your VUE and MUE, then it is okay. There is no need to provide any specification. But if the torsion is very high, means the length of the beam, secondary beam, is so less, then it is okay. There is no need to assign a specification. But the length is very large, then you have to use the specification to release that moment at the ends of the beam. So it depends on you. In this case, there is no need to assign, as I have said, because the length of this. Yes.
सर किसका लेंथ ज्यादा होना चाहिए सर, आप बोल रहे थे अभी?
Okay. So if the length of this secondary beam that is rested over two primary beams, okay, if the length of this beam is more than the moment, so for this beam that will become a torsion. For this, the moment, for this, the torsion, the same phenomena. So the torsion will increase if the length of this secondary beam will increase. So if your torsion increase, so your this VU increase and MU increase. If these are increased, then your RF means reinforcement you have to provide more, and your strength you have to increase as a CF. So that's why that will become uneconomical for your sections if the length of the secondary beam is large. But if it is less, then it is okay. There is not an issue. Then there is no need to provide any specification. You can go with torsion also. You
Okay.
can go through these both ideas. First, you didn't give any specification and go for the specification, then check how much material the section has used. By that, you can take your choice. Okay. So in my example, as you can see here also, like because this is your toilet. Okay. So in the toilet, the load is, I think, 2. In the toilet, the load is 2 kilonewton per meter square. That is lowest with respect to other type of rooms. Okay, it is less, and if you see that, then the length also is the less. Length is also 1.8 meter, just 1.8. It is not much more. So you can go without assigning any specification to this. You can go for it. Because the load distribution, as we know, this is the surrounding of your toilet. So the live load at here is 2 kilonewton per meter square. And this beam is resting because these are the main beams. And these are the secondary beams. Secondary, this is primary means 1 degree, and this secondary means second degree. Okay. So this beam is rested, and you can see that 2 kilonewton per meter square load will become on that. And this is your 1.8 meter, and this is your 2.1 meter. This is your 2.1 meter. So if you solve and if you analyze by your own manually, then you can see that the larger span having the trapezoidal distribution and the smaller spans always have the triangular distribution. So if you solve this thing, so the triangular load is also less with respect to this load, trapezoidal load, and the dimensions also the less, and it is divided into two parts for the left of the member and for the second of the member. So in that case, it will become not much more. You can go without providing any specification for that because the live load is also that is only 2 kilonewton per meter square. So you can check these both conditions. Okay, so okay, let's go without providing any specification to these members. Let's check. This beam is safe. This beam is also safe because this is just I think 1.2 meter. Yeah, it is not much more. This is also having not much more and not much less. It is moderate. You can say it is a moderate condition, 1.8 meter. Because the load is less, then you can consider it as a fixed beam. Okay, so I don't give any specification to that. Now check another members. So this is the column, this is also the column. Because due to this slab orientation, there are a lot of confusions are here. So that's why I am press Control A, click right click and go to the new view and okay. So there are only the beams. So now we don't have any confusion with that. So this beam is resting. And this beam also, these not beams, and these beams are also resting. This, and this. And it's also the same orientation. There is a column and 1 second. This beam is also have it is rested over this, as you can see, this beam. The kitchen rooms are also from one end are resting. So you can check the load for kitchens first, and then you can decide we have to use the specification or not. So for the kitchen, the load is high, and the dimensions also for the kitchen is high, as you can see in your plan. This is 2.10 and 2. So 2 meter is high for the 3 kilonewton per meter square. So you have to take the specification for these rooms. Okay, for these beams. So select this. See from this level, and now check. First, you can go for the start also, and to check that where is the starting point and where is the end point of the beam, you can go for the labels and set the orientation. Click on beam orientation and then click on OK. But it is a lot of confusion for us. Click on new view, select them in new window, and this is the orientation, means from left to right, and we have to provide the node, or you can say the hinge, or you can say the moment release at the starting node. So we have to use start for these members. So press Ctrl A, as you can see in your window. Okay, and assign to select beams. Yes. So at the start, the moment release is provided. Now go for whole structure. So this is done now. Press Ctrl A again. We go for the framework only. Sorry, for the frame member only. Now check another member. This is fixed and this is fixed because there is gearbox. So that is also like a our you can say that is also behave like a column. Now here is also that is a big room, store room. This is our store room. So store room having the 5 kilonewton per meter square for 2 meters. So that's how we have to take the release at this point also. So we can check what is the orientation again by right click. So first I select this. Okay, select, go to new view. Okay, right click, labels, beam orientation. Okay. So the orientation of the beam from the start from here. So we can give at the start specification. Yes. Go to again and Control A, take the frame members again. Yes. Now go to the top to see another members where we have to view these specifications. I think all things are done. There is not any, there is not also. There is column, column, column. There is also the column, and this is okay, column. That is resting, but this is not much more low. That is also resting. This one, this one, this. Yeah. So building is symmetric. So in the second half of the case, that is same. Yes. So anybody have any doubt, then they can ask first. Up to here. Because you all are doing jobs, so that should not be much more complicated for you. Yeah, any doubt, then you can ask first. Otherwise, we start. So okay for yes,
Sir.
ask.
सर वो जो मोमेंट रिलीज एक साइड ही देने का है, जहाँ पे दूसरी जहाँ इसके पर सपोर्ट हुआ है सामने दूसरा कॉलम हो तो वहां पर नहीं देने का ना?
हाँ, जहाँ पे कॉलम है वहां पे नहीं देना, वो ऑलरेडी फिक्स्ड है।
जहाँ पे रेस्ट हुआ है वही छेड़ा वही
हाँ,
देना,
उसी में लगाना है। बिल्कुल।
ओके सर, ओके सर। और वो स्लैब में जो मोमेंट रिलीज कब मालूम पड़ेगा, लेना पड़ेगा अगर दोनों अलग अलग से हो जाए, जब ऐसा कोई
देखो,
एग्जांपल?
ऐसा कोई एग्जांपल है मेरे पास में, दिखा एक सेकंड। one more. Okay, so like this is your slab.
Yes.
And यहाँ पे मालूम कॉलम नहीं है. For example, there is not any column at this corner. Okay, so I remove this. So यहाँ पे अगर कोई column नहीं है, so we have to give like there is the column, here is also the column, and here is also the column. But at the fourth node there is not any column. So let us consider this is our node number D, because in the release we can see there are 4 notations of the node A, B, C, D. So I consider it as a A, this is as a B, this is as a C, and this is as our D. So you can see that there is not any support also. It is not, this is not supported by any of the support as below at here. It means we have to give a release as a moment as well and as the Fy as well. Okay, you have to give the release as Fy, Mx, My, Mz, and to also Fy and Fz. If there is not any restrictions in the plane of xz, it means this node have all 6 degrees of freedom as a release.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
जी.
Okay.
Sir.
So yes.
Sir, that means the portion of that slab where there is no column, that means that is overhanging, right?
Yeah, that is overhang.
Overhanging. So like I want to know which all you have given the release, like MX, MY, MZ, and FY. These are the releases, right?
No, all the releases. Fx and Fz are on the special cases. If there is not any restrictions, means there may be any beam that is passing from here and there is also at below level. Okay. It means it can't go from left in this direction X or in this direction Z. So in that case, you have to give Fx and Mz. But if there is not any restrictions in this direction, then you have to take all as a release. It is just overhanging as a category of beam.
Okay.
Okay. So these are very much special cases. So I think you will not see in your live project, because we don't prefer, because if you use, you can imagine also if the load is coming on this slab, it means your yield line means your failure line, that will be passing from the diagonal of this column, the diagonal of this plate. It means these all the portion are useless. Okay, so it's sure your this portion will be failed due to the shear. So that's why these type of cases you will not see, and preferably that should not be there. There should be one column at this support.
Okay.
Okay. So we go for next. Yes, Sachin.
Sir, in like in the site, like how do we um, like if there is this situation wherein that slab is in overhang position, then in that case, what we have to do? And if we don't want to
Yeah.
provide column also in that side, then how we will
Yes,
execute?
that's interesting, and I think I have told this thing in my one of my lecture, I think. Okay, so I give again. Like this is your overhang slab, and this is fixed. Okay, due to the any column, you can consider it also. This is the column, and this is the slab in 2D, and in 3D also I make this. And there are 2 columns that are passing, and this beam is also passing, and there is some type of structure in the left of the portion that is not for our interest. Okay, so 2 columns are going from here. This is, you can consider it as a balcony also, but if the length of this balcony is very more, it is like a 3 meter, 4 meter, it is not to 1.2 meter for balconies. Okay, then we have to give some redundancy to our structure. Then we have to give some indeterminacy, or you can say redundancy. Okay, that's the name is redundancy, and same word indeterminacy is both meaning as same. It means we can give some links as a linear member to give the supports. So now it is stable before your prior case. Yes. Any doubt?
सर ये तो फिर वही केस नहीं हो गया सर जो मेरे ट्रस्ट में हो रहा था, ये यही तो जो आपने ये जो लिंक्स दिए हैं मेरे
हाँ
उसमें ट्रस्ट में भी तो फेल हो रहा था, यही तो फेल हो रहा है।
हाँ, सो इसका हमको साइज बढ़ाना पड़ेगा ना, तभी तो मैं कह रहा था कि इसमें तुम 4 एंगल दो अगर तुम्हारे वहाँ पॉसिबल है तो। और फिर तुमने कहा था कि मुझे मैम से पूछना पड़ेगा, ऐसा शायद पॉसिबल नहीं है। सो उसके अलावा या
हम्म
फिर तुमको तुम्हारा ट्रस्ट का सेफ चेंज करना पड़ेगा, दो ही ऑप्शन है।
ये सर।
ओके। हाँ या सो okay, we go for next releases we have done, so there is not any need of this, so delete this. Now assign the suppose, create, fixed, add, select, by shift and right click, select bottom nodes very carefully. Okay, only these nodes should be selected. Yeah, it is okay. Assign to selected nodes, yes. Yeah, there is one thing that I have missed. We have to model our staircases also, that is missed. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, so we can use any one of the floor level, go to the new view, and let's make the staircase for this. Okay, so our staircase, as you can see in the length, these are 1.2 meter extension, and in the length 3, and so this is 0.4 for the next portion for opening. So I take it as a 0.3, so you can take it as 2.6. Let's take it as 2.6. Let's take it as 2.6 in the length. And in the width, it is divided into two parts, 1.2 meter and 1.2 meter. So for that, we have to select the nodes. Okay. So we have to take the nodes by the node cursor. Now copy this node. And let's I start my staircase from this level because it will take some time. I start my staircase from this level, 3 meter in the length. And these are our 1.2 meter of landing with 2.4. Okay, and in the upside, the upstairs are available. So 2.6, so I take it as 3. So it is very much easy. Control CV, given the x direction with 1.2 meter. This one. Now we have to go for our next step, that is to select, that is to our give the beam at this level. This one. But at the ground, as you know, there is no need of that, no need of beam. But we have to use the translational repeats. But on the other floors, in above floors, there is the need of the beam at this level. That's why I'm taking. After the use of translational repeat, I will delete this beam from the base level. Okay. So this beam, and we have to go for the next beam. That is at the half of the level of our story, ground story. So that's we can take it as by control CV and copy it in Z direction with 3 meter. Z direction with 3 meter. Okay. And in the Y direction, that is our 1.5. Yeah. Okay. So this beam is generated, but the support is coming at here. So I control that. I make it. There is no problem. Select these columns. Right click. Insert nodes at the midpoint. Okay. Go to the add beam. Select these nodes. Now select this. Press Control CV. Take the landing width as the 1.2 meter. Okay. Now add these beams again. Okay. So we have to divide it also in two parts by insert node, add midpoint. Okay. So the same process I am doing. Okay. There is not a big issue. So again, I have to take the node at here with the spacing of 1.2 meter as negative in X. Now add these beams, add these nodes by add beam command. Now make the plates. So go to the add plate, select 4 nodes. First this one, second our landing. Yeah, okay. So there is one thing also. There should be the platform also at here. I think we didn't assign at this level. I checked. 1 second. Go to the sphere sticker, 3D rendering. I have assigned or not. I checked. Yeah, at this level, I have to assign the platform to stay because it means there is just auto part. So take the plate again, add plate, add these nodes. Okay, so our all the things are done now. Go to display all structure. Now select the members by the missing property. Okay, these are our missed property members. We have to just copy paste in the y direction with the use of translational repeat by 10 by 3 meter 10 times. Is it okay? 10 times. First floor we have done, so 9 times we have to use. Yeah. Then on to this y 3 and 9. Okay. Check. Okay, so this is perfect now. Yes, Asin.
Sir, can you go to the specification once? I want to like
Okay.
see what specification. Sir, in this you had added the end this thing, right? The end one also you removed that.
Yeah. I have taken that, but there was no need of that.
So when we will come to know that there is no need of that, like
Okay. Because
okay.
I
So
don't
support.
know. Okay, because I don't know where is my starting node. So that's why I have opened the beam orientation. And the beam orientation, I see that where I need the specification, that is also the start node. So that's why I use the start. And for the second case also, that is also the start points. So that's why there is only the need of start. There is no need of end for the second type of node. अगर वो केस
अच्छा
नहीं
अच्छा
होता तो
मतलब
हम
उसमें
हाँ
अच्छा उसमें एक ही एक्सेस था मतलब
हाँ हमारे केस में मेरे को जहाँ पे लगाना था वहाँ पे ओनली स्टार्ट नोड ही था और कोई था ही नहीं
अच्छा स्टार्ट नोड था उसमें ओके
हाँ
मतलब एक
मैंने इसलिए वो हमने बीम ओरिएंटेशन यूज किया था ताकि हमको पता रहे कहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है कहाँ पे एंड और कहाँ पे हमको लगाना है तो दोनों केस में स्टार्ट ही आ रहा था तो हमको स्टार्ट की जरूरत पड़ी एंड की थी नहीं सो जस्ट वी हैव डिलीट दैट okay so our geometry is now done so we have to give the size and we have to delete the bottom beam as I told you so shift and right click go to the bottom view and from here at this level should not be any beam yeah delete this sometimes it will not work like if you delete any member then it will not work so just press on control and left click on the window that's why your member will not be select okay and then you can delete you can use any one of the command because sometimes there may be some hang problems yeah Ashwin
सर वो जो स्टार्टिंग में वो जो नीचे की तरफ फ्लोर ये फाउंडेशन की तरफ ये जो आपने सपोर्ट्स दिए हैं शेयर वॉल के वो ये रियलिटी में भी जो साइड पे भी इतनी देते हैं
हाँ वो तो फिक्स रहेंगे ग्राउंड के साथ
और इतने सारे सपोर्ट्स होते हैं सर शेयर के लिए?
ऐसे ये सपोर्ट फाउंडेशन की तरह मत सोचो कि हमने कोटिंग बना दिया, नहीं। हमने सिर्फ स्पेसिफिकेशन दिया है कि ये यहाँ से लेगा नहीं, हमने बताया
Okay.
इस सॉफ्टवेयर को। ओके, या तो because these are looking like isolated footings, that's why I think we heard this out. Yes, Paresh Kumar ji, ask.
सर अपने जो स्टेयरकेस का लैंडिंग बाहर निकाला तो वहां पे क्या
हाँ
करना पड़ेगा, ब्रैकेट या
हाँ,
कुछ भी डिजाइन?
नहीं, we can't do the design of that staircase, but beams की हमको डिजाइन
स्टेयरकेस
करनी
के
पड़ेगी, beams के लिए।
सॉरी,
हाँ, beams का डिजाइन हमको करना पड़ेगा इस केस के अंदर, we have to design the beams।
हाँ बीम्स, हाँ यस यस।
हाँ, beam
तो
करना
पीछे
पड़ेगा।
का जो ओवरहैंगिंग बाहर निकाला प्रोजेक्शन,
हाँ
तो
हाँ
वो पीछे का ब्रैकेट डिटेल करना पड़ेगा। आगे तो
हाँ, देखो इसमें
ये
सिर्फ एक तो ये
ये
बीम,
इसके
ये
पीछे
बीम,
इधर इधर कॉलम में से निकाला है ना वो 4 फुट का,
अच्छा,
वो
कॉलम से निकाला है 4 फुट का।
ये वाला साइड वाला, यस 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 दोनों ये
हाँ हाँ, ये
कैंटिलीवर का
बीम है।
डिजाइन करना,
हाँ, ये बीम डिजाइन होंगे।
कैंटिलीवर।
हाँ, वो जैसा भी है वो सॉफ्टवेयर कर देगा हमको, तो उसमें टेंशन लेना ही नहीं है, लेकिन
ओके सर,
कैंटिलीवर, ये सही कह रहे हो,
ओके सर,
कैंटिलीवर ही है।
ओके सर।
ओके, सो but there is one problem, because we have to assign the wind load also in this case, and in our last of the lecture, if there is not any column, the wind load will not be assigned to the staircase level। ओके, ये प्रॉब्लम को लास्ट टाइम भी आया था शेयर वॉल्स के अंदर। इन दैट केस यू हैव टू टेक वन कॉलम, बट द साइज ऑफ दैट कॉलम you can take it as just a 50 mm, 10 mm, 20 mm, just to make the column. There is no need, we don't have to consider the column at this level. Okay, that's we have to do again. So I take the node cursor. Yes, Paresh Kumar ji ask.
सर विंड लोड लगाने में ये कॉलम लेना पड़ेगा, जरूरी है?
हाँ, हमको लेना पड़ेगा, हमारा पैक होना चाहिए फ्रेमवर्क पूरा,
पूरा साइड से बिल्कुल?
पूरा पैक होना चाहिए, तभी हमारा विंड लोड जनरेटर काम करेगा। ये लास्ट टाइम तो प्रॉब्लम आया था ना हमारे सीयर रोल का, जब
नहीं
बिल्डिंग में करा रहा था अभी।
नहीं, मैंने एब्सेंट था मैं सर, इसलिए।
अच्छा अच्छा, कोई नहीं, पर आप वीडियो देख लेना, उसमें दिख जाएगा। प्रॉब्लम आया था, फिर मैंने सोल्व करने को दिया था, और मैंने मॉडल भी भेजे थे रेडी करके।
वो
तो
सर मेरे को भेजा नहीं था सर, कल वाला भी नहीं है मेरे पास।
नहीं, यूट्यूब पे नहीं चल रहा क्या
मेरे पास तो नहीं है कल वाला।
तलवाड़ा?
हाँ कल वाला जो किया है ना वो,
यूट्यूब पे
शायद
आपने
हमको
देखा
भूल
वैसे?
जाते हो सर।
नहीं 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 नहीं, यूट्यूब पे देखा मैंने, सबको भेजता हूँ, ऐसी बात नहीं है।
नहीं मेरे पास नहीं आया सर, इसलिए मैं बोलता हूँ।
एक बार यूट्यूब पे ओपन करके देखना, लैपटॉप से करना, लेकिन कई बार वो मोबाइल पे वर्क नहीं करता।
सर मैंने आपने मेल किया होगा तो मेल में तो पढ़ता होगा ना, तो फिर मेल में
नहीं
भी
नहीं,
नहीं है सर।
मैं मेल नहीं कर रहा आजकल, क्योंकि बार बार होकर मेल जाता है ना, तो डिस्टरबेंस होता है। तो मैंने वैसे बता रखा है, मैं हर बार अपलोड कर दिया करूंगा क्लास के बाद, तो मैं सीधा ही भेज देता हूँ विदाउट मेल। मैं दिखा भी
सर मेरे
देता हूँ
पास नहीं
चाहे।
है कल का। हाँ
एक
ओके सर, कोई
सेकंड,
बात नहीं।
एक बार देख ही लेते हैं ताकि कंफर्म भी हो जाए। क्या सचिन?
सर ये जो अब ये आपने ये पेड कोर्स वाला जो है सर, ये वीडियो जो डाले हैं सर, ये मतलब हमारे पास लाइफ टाइम रहेगा क्या?
हाँ, ये लाइफ टाइम है। अकाउंट बस अपने साथ रखना यूट्यूब का।
हाँ हाँ ठीक है सर।
ओके, अकाउंट चला गया तो
हाँ
फिर
कल वाला
मुझे
देखो।
दे देना। प्राइवेट एडिट, ये
कल
रहा
वाला नहीं
आपका,
है।
ये है ना,
हाँ
यही
परेश
तो
भाई।
परेश तो
हाँ
मैंने डाला हुआ ये तो। और लेक्चर नंबर 11 ही है, देखो ये रहा। एक
मैं
बार
देख लेता हूँ
देख
फिर भी,
लेना, हाँ देख लेना एक बार, चलना तो चाहिए क्योंकि मैंने भेजा हुआ है।
क्योंकि आपका लेक्चर ही बहुत अच्छा होता है ना, उसमें से सीख जाते हैं।
हाँ, वो तो है ही, क्या सीख जाओगे, ऐसी कोई दिक्कत नहीं है।
ओके सर, ओके।
ठीक है, ओके, सो हाँ, so we have to take the notes, so click on OK and add these notes by the beam। Yes. Now, do this work for translational repeat in the y direction at 1.5 meter as a spacing, because the length is 1.5 meter, and we have to take the multiply by 2. So 1 and 9 story have, so 9 to 18 and 19. Okay. There is no need. So limit steps just 3D rendering. Yeah. So these columns now available. These columns are now available at here. This one. So you have to just give as much as less size to this beam, to this column, and you have to pack this column also at the top of the story. So we have to make the beam again at the topmost story. Yes, Ashwin, ask.
सर ये एक बार आइसोमेट्रिक व्यू में आप दिखा सकते हैं सर, ये जो 3D रेंडरिंग?
हाँ, एक सेकंड.
एक मिनट. हाँ सर, ये जो स्टेयरकेस वाला नीचे का हिस्सा एक बार ये बाहर निकला हुआ है सर ये?
हाँ, ये बाहर है हमारी केस में. देखो
लैंडिंग है, लैंडिंग
ऐसे ही है इधर.
अच्छा ओके, ठीक है बस ये.
Okay. So we have to make the beams at that level also to complete the loop. Yeah, so we have to select at least 2 story. Like take this one, go to new view, okay, and isometric. So these are the columns, and we have to join these columns with the beam. So take add beam option, add beam, this one. Okay. Now it is done. So we have to assign the properties just to remaining parts. Like we have used the staircase as a plate. So for the plate, I am assigning again same 250 mm for the staircase. So by the select, you can use the missing properties at here. Go to the 3D new view. Okay, and select all the plates, means it is already assigned to plates only. So if you use this command, then you have to just click on assign to view and assign, and yes, so it is assigned all the plates. Now make the property. So this is the beam property 350 by 350. Assign this to the beams that is parallel to Z. Okay, and that is also parallel to Y element. Sorry, parallel to X. These one. So these are our landings support there. We have to use. But why these beams are not selected? Again, I click on missing property. Now these are showing. Okay, there may be some issue. So first I assign the properties for the only used member. Those are not for our consideration. So just take as 0.05 50 mm by 50. So assign it to the columns. Those are coming outside. Yeah, at this level. This one, this one. And to the topmost of the beam. So assign it, yes. Now, so the remaining properties are for our beams. So I take the beam property, select missing property. Now it is selected. Okay, so done. Yes. So now we go for again 3D rendering then it is perfectly joined to our all numbers. So these are our just a 50 and 50, no? Yes, Paresh Kumar, yes.
सर प्राइमरी और सेकेंडरी बीम दोनों का साइज एक ही लिया है इसमें?
हाँ, मैंने एक ही लिया है, कम कर सकते हो ऑप्टिमाइज करने के लिए।
अच्छा, वो कम करना पड़ेगा
हाँ,
सेकेंडरी बीम में
अगर
तो जब
हाँ ऑप्टिमाइज कर रहे हो तो कम करना पड़ेगा।
अच्छा अच्छा, ओके सर।
हाँ, क्योंकि ये जो साइज में मैं ले रहा हूँ 350 350, ये 15 स्टोरी तक चल जाएगा आराम से, अगर M40 ग्रेड का कॉन्क्रीट है।
जी सर।
Okay, so we can optimize the size also. Okay, so I think there is not any missing property. Yeah, it's done. So supports are done. Now take the loadings. So we take the loading. So I give this design part to yours, okay? Because you can do by RCDC this whole thing, like the beams, columns, and slab, and our shear wall. सो आप ये कभी सभी कर लोगे इसको इजीली। मैं बस एनालिसिस तक कर देता हूँ क्योंकि वहां तक का एक टफ था कि लोड कैसे साइन करोगे, कैसे मॉडिफाई करना है। सो दैट थिंग आई हैव कवर्ड, आई विल कवर रिमेनिंग थिंग आल्सो आई विल कवर। सो आफ्टर दैट यू कैन डिजाइन इट in RCDC to all the members. If there will be any problem you will find, then you can tell me in the next class. So take the set definitions first, click on add, choose the code, click on generate. Yes. So the location is Staad, and this is our RC building with ordinary moment resting and building with ordinary RC wall and RC OMRF. Okay, so I am taking as a OMRF for this case. Residential, I am taking just simple. RC MRF building with RC structure walls. 5% is the damping. So there is one problem that I want to show you. Yes, Arsene, ask.
Sir, in this response reduction factor, when we have to select like what type of this thing structure it will be, if by mistake we select some incorrect this thing, then what impact it will have in the result?
There are a lot of impact in your structure because these just, if you take this option, the response reduction factor is 3, and if you take with SMR, then the response reduction factor is 5. And if you see your formulas, those will help to calculate the earthquake load. So I'll show you how that formula will work. The formula of AH this one. So if you see that this is for vertical, okay. So I just have taken the example of AV also. So the R, if it is 3 for OMRF, you are providing the OMRF, and if you are providing SMRF, that is our 4. So if you did by mistake in your software as 3, and if you are providing on your site as SMRF, then there is that will become uneconomical, because if you take R value as less, okay, it means your AV value will increase. If your AV will increase, it means your earthquake load will also increase. If your earthquake load will increase, it means you are taking size of the sections as more with respect to your R is equal to 4. So that will become uneconomical. But in the next case, if you take in software as SMRF, but at the site you are providing OMRF, then your building will be collapsed if the earthquake will lead to your building. Because these numbers are not just a difference of 1, because those are responsible for the calculation of earthquake load, and the difference will be come out as your 50 kilonewton at a top storage, like I take it as a 4th story. If you go for above, like 10th story, that will become, it is like 150 kilonewton. It means you negligible 150 kilonewton in your design. So your building will collapse during the heavy earthquake. So that thing you have to maintain in your design.
सर अगर हमारा जो आर की वैल्यू है हमको लेना चाह रहे हैं, बट अगर हमने स्टार्ट में 3 ले लिया तो अच्छा
हाँ
है ना,
वो
तो वो ठीक रहेगा, बट उसमें आपका शायद खर्चा बढ़ जाएगा बस।
हाँ खर्चा बढ़ जाएगा। ये जस्ट का नंबर नहीं होगा, बताता रहा हूँ। 150 किलोमीटर का नुकसान हो जाएगा, ये मान लो।
वो अनइकोनॉमिकल भी हो जाएगा।
वन इकोनॉमिकल, बिल्कुल।
और अगर उसके उसके वाइस वर्सा करते फिर तो फेल ही हो जाएगा स्ट्रक्चर।
फिर फेल हो जाएगा। दोनों तरफ प्रॉब्लम है,
Yes.
दोनों साइड ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि जो मेन चीज है वो यहीं पे ही है। लोडिंग तुम कैसे असाइन करो, दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट। सेक्शन एंड लोडिंग, हाँ सॉरी, मॉडलिंग एंड लोडिंग, दीज टू थिंग्स आर इम्पोर्टेंट ओनली। डिजाइन तो खुद ही कर रहा है, हमको कुछ करना ही नहीं। सो
सर
आई
ये जो
टेक इट एज,
आरसी स्ट्रक्चर वॉल है ये वही है, वो शेयर वॉल?
हाँ ये सीआर वॉल सी है। आरसी
ओके।
मीन्स रेनफोर्स कंक्रीट, इट मीन्स आरसीसी की बनी है, सो आरसीसी की बनी है तो हमारी सीआर वॉल सी है।
और वो ऑर्डिनरी की जगह स्पेशल ले लें तो सर?
सो वो तुमको फिर साइड पर बनाना पड़ेगा स्पेशल, और हमारे ऐसे हमारा फ्रेम सिस्टम
ओके ओके।
जो साइड पे वही लेना पड़ेगा। ऐसे ही नहीं कि हम कुछ भी ले लेते हैं, सेम तो रखना पड़ेगा। मैंने पहले पहले यही चीज कही थी, साइड की कंडीशन यहाँ पे मैच करनी, तभी जाके डिजाइन शुरू करना।
हेलो
यस,
सर, अपने ग्रेड वाइज अलग अलग से लेना पड़े कॉलम, तो कैसे डिफाइन करना पड़ेगा? समझो कि अप टू 5 फ्लोर
हाँ
एम ग्रेड 35 और 5
हाँ।
से अप 34 14, तो कैसे डिफाइन करना पड़ेगा?
वो आरसीडीसी में डिफाइन करना है। आरसीडीसी में याद है मैंने कॉपी पेस्ट कर दिया था बिल्कुल, क्योंकि मैं सेम ले रहा था M25 एंड FE550 फॉर द मेन रेनफोर्समेंट, FE41
अच्छा,
फॉर द, सो वहाँ पे मैंने जस्ट कॉपी पेस्ट किया था पूरे सेक्शन में, क्योंकि
हाँ
मैं
हाँ,
सबके लिए सेम ले रहा था। वहाँ पे चेंज करना है, जहाँ पे तुमको चेंज करना है वहाँ कर सकते
अच्छा, अलग अलग ग्राउंड को फ्लोर वाइज भी कर सकते हैं ना?
हो। हाँ फ्लोर वाइज कर सकते हो, इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
ओके सर।
So this thing we have to generate, add, take self fit as a factor one. Now we have to take the member weights also for the UDL loading and floor weights for the live load on our board, on our slabs. So that thing we can take it as okay. So go for first our earthquake load, seismic acts, EQ in, because our building is now irregular, or you can say unsymmetric due to the shear wall in Y and Z direction, in X and Z direction. Okay, so we can take it in all the directions now. Now, for X, you can take as positive or negative, but I think there is issue. Yeah, the room sizes are different now. Yeah, same. Okay, kitchen room and storeroom, the size is 2 and 2.8. So with respect to this axis, it is symmetric.
It is
But
symmetric. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
but for this it is not symmetric. So we have to take positive Z and negative Z for earthquake. But for the positive X, or you can take negative X also, because in X it is symmetric. Positive Z and negative Z. Now take the dead loads, live loads. So in earthquake plus X, go to seismic in X Z plus Z, earthquake in plus Z direction as one, earthquake in negative Z direction. So Z factor will be negative. Click on add. Now the dead loads are first our self-weight. Okay. So dead load is our self-weight first. Now we have to take the dead load of our walls. So that is come out as 11.25 that we have calculated in last lectures. For the parapet wall, that will come out as I think 1.2 and 2.5. In this case, we have changed the size of the wall also, size of the beam section. So for we have to calculate it again. Yeah, because at that time I have taken the size as depth of the beam as 500 mm. So I have to calculate it again. So as you know that how we can calculate the load due to our walls. So just you have to minus h minus d multiply by the density and we take the thickness. It is our kilonewton per meter. So h is our 3 meter. This is depth is our 0.35. Density I am taking as 19.5 and thickness is our 230 mm. So calculate. So this will become as 2.65 multiply 19.5 multiply 0.22.
गलत हो गया सर.
कहाँ गलत कर दिया हमने 19.5
19.5.
अच्छा वहाँ पे 1.5 हाँ. So 2.65 19.5 and 0.23 11.88. And for the parapet wall we are calculated. So first we assign that 0.88 means I am taking it as 12. Modify and take next one also by clicking on dead load and click on add, click on member load. So let's calculate for this also because we have to divide it by 2.65 and multiply by 1.2. So that will become 5.4. So I take it as 5.5. Now the loads are now complete. This has to assign to as assigned to be. This is our for the beams. Yeah, there is one important thing that we have to ensure because we have assigned the beams at this level also. And there are also the walls because that should be also covered by the walls. This region, that landing region that we have taken our plan. So this region also have the walls. Okay, but we have taken it at half of the level. So that's why the load will be distributed as half. Half of load will be distributed of 12 kilonewtons. So we have to take it again and take the value of -6 because that is our -12. So we take the -6 for these beams. So now assign this to all the beam members. So first I go for select by the beams, but it is complicated in that case. So first I go for select the beams by the property name, select the beams and go to the new view because in that we can do it easily. Okay, now this is our beam flow chart. Now we have to assign this load to all the beam just remain in the top of the story, this one. So at this level, we have to assign what? We have to assign 6 kilonewton per meter as a parapet load at the outer of the beams. Okay, only at the outer of the beam. So select outer beams to assign this value. I press on control to select multiple beams. So at this level, we have assigned the beam property, I think, as very less. So we have to make it as a full section. So I go again and change the property of that beam. Because at this level, There is not any beam. How it can possible? I think we have assigned that. Okay, so the beam we have didn't made here. Okay, so let's make the beam. So take again this level as a new view. Always remember these things are not as so simple because it's also contain a you can say the 15 crore as a project, 15 to 20 crore. So that's why you can't do like just to take anywhere of the beam columns. So you have to maintain all the conditions with very precisely. So we have to make the beams at this level, go to the geometry and make the beam. Assign the property to this by the property tab. This property we have to assign. The time to selected, yes. It is okay. Now we can select again the by the property name. So do practice, then you will understand these things very carefully. That load adds. So I apply this load first. Okay. Assign it and yes. Now the work of this floor is now complete. So we can just take it out from our beam. Okay. So I just select B, there's the beams, go to again new view. Now we have to do work with these beams also. So let's go to top and select these beams to assign the half of the value of 12. Okay, so that is also like we can take it as 6 also. We have assigned the wrong value to them. So I delete this because 6 is more than the 5.5. So the base value we have to assign to these numbers. Okay. So assign it. Yes, it is assigned. Now we have to do work with only these numbers. So select this, go again, new view, click on OK. Isometry you can check. Now we have to assign, we have to select the beams, but these beams we don't have to assign any load because these are the landing beams. Okay. So at this level, we don't have to assign any load. Okay, so just take care of that. So let's go again to the top view and select all the members by one, remaining these beams because there is the landing. So all the beams are selected now. Yeah. So we have to just assign this load to select beams, assign and yes. So now it is complete. So any doubt? Because we are going now in live load, so we have to take care of all the loading types to according to the room type. If anyone have any doubt, then they can ask first.
विंड लोड भी तो लगेगा.
हाँ वो भी इसके बाद है, वो हम विंड लोड जनरेटर से लाएंगे. यस परेश जी आस्क.
सर.
हाँ बोलो.
हेलो.
हाँ बोलो.
एक्स डायरेक्शन में प्लस ले लिया आपने, वो सिस्मेटिक फ्लोर तो माइनस में नहीं आएगा.
माइनस में आता है लेकिन उसका इफेक्ट सेम रहेगा क्योंकि हमारा जो बिल्डिंग है वो सिमेट्रिक है एक्स के अबाउट. पूरा बिल्डिंग
एक्स के अबाउट. हाँ हाँ हाँ,
सो
बोथ
दैट्स
साइड.
व्हाई आई हैव नॉट टेक, इसलिए मैंने नहीं लिया.
ओके सर, ओके सर.
ले सकते हो, इसमें कोई इश्यू नहीं, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा। बट एक ही चीज को 2 बार करेगा तो प्रोग्राम तुम्हारा टाइम थोड़ा बढ़ जाएगा एनालिसिस में।
और
यस।
सर और लाइट लोड उसमें 30% और 20%, 35 और 3 kg से ज्यादा होती है तो
हाँ हाँ
उसमें
हाँ, वो करेंगे, वो अब इसके
वो
बाद करेंगे।
अच्छा अच्छा ओके ओके
वो लाइव लोड असाइन करने के बाद करेंगे।
अच्छा अच्छा ओके ओके
यस। अच्छा।
सर इसमें ये लोड कॉम्बिनेशंस भी डिफाइन वो बनाने पड़ेंगे।
बनाने नहीं पड़ेंगे, ऑटोमेटिक हमारा स्टैट को बना देगा।
सर वो जो इसमें वो ऑटो लोड कॉम्बिनेशन वाला इसमें जो फीचर है वो मतलब एज पर आईएस कोड ही ऑटोमेटिक लेता है कि वो कि मतलब अपने आप से बनाता है, कैसे है वो?
आईएस कोड के अकॉर्डिंग देता है, और वो देखता है कि कौन कौन से टाइप से, तो उन सभी को अर्थक्वेक, जैसे हमारे पास 3 बार है तो तीनों को कंसिडर करेगा उस टाइम बनाते हुए, टाइम पे।
अच्छा। और उसमें से जो क्रिटिकल होगा वो उसको उसके लिए भी मतलब वो कर
वो
देगा।
भी डिजाइन तो सबके लिए करेगा। अब वो लास्ट में आएगा निकल के किसके लिए क्रिटिकल है,
हाँ हाँ।
लेकिन लेगा सभी।
ओके ओके।
So the next thing is level. So let's take a view on our IS 875 part 2. So these are the different types of rooms. Like for the bedroom, we have to take two. Okay, bedrooms. And for the toilets also, we have to take 2 kilonewton per meter square. So I mark it as a highlighter. This is also have to, and toilets are also have to, and any other value that is equal to 2. No. So first we assign this value for the slabs over our bedrooms and toilets. So go to the stat, go to the top view, choose your plate cursor and open your plan. Now, so your toilets and your bedroom, okay. So those are first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. These are your bedrooms, and your drawing rooms, like also you can take it as bedroom. So this one also we can take it as bedroom. And the toilets, common toilets are also have the same load of 2 kilonewton per meter square. So let's select them. First, second, this is toilet, this is toilet, this is kitchen, this is our toilet, this is also, this is storeroom. These are bedroom, drawing room, bedroom, and drawing. Yeah, it is complete item. Yes, bedroom, either way, 2 toilets, and this one is our toilet, bedroom, drawing room, bedroom, and toilet. This is storeroom. So for that, so these are assigned, these are not selected in all the story. So we have to select it in all the story by drag the cursor in this way. But you have to take care of that. If your cursor will pass more than half of the section, then that will be also selected. So take care of that. Yeah, now it is okay. So we didn't made and we are selecting. We have to do this again. So let's make first the plate load in global Y negative to add this, and some other types are also available like our kitchen. So for the kitchen, the value is 3. So for the kitchen is 3, and other room, storeroom, having the value of 5. So we have to make the 5 also. And for the dining room, or you can say dining halls, that value is 4. So we have to make 2, 3, 4, 5 for all the digits. Two, three, four, five. So let's make 2 and then 3 and then 4 and then 5. So yeah, it is working good. Assign. Yes, so it is assigned. Now for the 3, we have to select. So for what the value is 3, 3 is for kitchen. So kitchen only at this level. Yeah, kitchen is only at this one. So let's go to the top view and select this select. Okay, assign to selected plate. You can take a view also by rotating your model. Now, 4 is for the dining room. So for the dining, there we have to face with lot of problems because there are multiple of the plates we have assigned. So we can do one thing that, yeah. So let's first. So this is also our plate. But in this way, it will create a problem. So, okay, so the ordinate of this, what is the ordinate? Go to the select, and in the plate there are options are available. Parallel to chat. So if you select them, there is all the plates will be selected. So there is not any use of that parallel connected. So by connected, we can do something. I think connected there are not any beam also, so it is not for us. Beam, node, and plate. This one is connected with this one. This one is connected with this. Now it's not work. Yeah, that thing may work, I think. The plates we can select from this ordinate. Let's select the node cursor and double click on this. In the x direction, the ordinates are 2.1 and this is 11.6. 2.1 and 11.6 parallel to for YZ. No. So anyone have any idea? Then they can recommend because otherwise it will take time. Anyone who think about it? How we can assign this load to these members, dining hall? Because otherwise you have to select one by one in this way. And you can do this also because just it takes some time. I was thinking that there is any sort E or no. So no problem. We select all the plates, go to the new view. Let's select plates now.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
सर इसमें मतलब कि आप मतलब प्लेट में लोड लगाना चाह रहे हो?
हाँ, प्लेट में लोड लगाना है।
तो सर इसमें प्लेट में एक पहले वाले में लगा के फिर उसको आप ट्रांसलेशन रिपीट करके नीचे दे सकते हैं।
फिर वो हमको प्लेट सारी डिलीट करनी पड़ेगी उसके लिए एक फ्लोर की प्लेट छोड़नी पड़ेगी ऐसा है।
सर मतलब आपको प्लेट में लोड देना है ना कि मतलब?
हाँ, प्लेट में लोड देना है लेकिन प्लेट हम रिपीट नहीं कर सकते। हम मतलब हम लोड रिपीट नहीं कर सकते, हम किसी सेक्शन को रिपीट कर सकते हैं। अब ये ई टैब में काफी सिंपल है करना, बिकॉज ई टैब में एक ऑप्शन होता है ओल्ड स्टोरेज, सो ओल्ड स्टोरेज से वो सारे सिलेक्ट हो जाते हैं। बट स्टैट में अगर इरेगुलरिटी आती है तो स्टैट में इसलिए मैं रिकमेंड नहीं करूंगा कि अगर इरेगुलरिटी हो तो इसमें करो, क्योंकि इसमें हमको स्लैब बहुत पार्ट में डिवाइड करना पड़ रहा है। सो फिर एक ही ऑप्शन है कि प्लेट्स को डिलीट करो बॉटम तक, एक छोड़ देना, बस एक फ्लोर के छोड़ देना, उस पर असाइन करके फिर वापस उनको कॉपी कर लो, ये कर सकते हो बस। सो देयर इज वन ऑप्शन is available, so let's try with that, but that will not also work, that will not work, yeah, that will not work।
अलग अलग फ्लोर वाइज सिलेक्ट कर सकते हो सर?
हाँ फिर वो टाइम लेगा, बस यही है, कर सकते हो, थोड़ा टाइम लेगा। मैं सोच रहा हूँ कोई अगर शॉर्ट की यहाँ पे हम देख सके तो, बट आई थिंक कोई शॉर्ट की हमें कोई मिलेगी नहीं इसके अंदर। पहला बाय प्रॉपर्टी हम प्लेट लेते हैं, ये हमारे प्लेट्स हैं, असाइन टू न्यू, ओके।
सर
चलो अब थोड़ा ठीक है, हमने शेयर को हटा दिया तो उससे थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम आ रहा था, तो वो अभी दूर हो गया ऐसा है। Now we can select one by one. In this way it is easy. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. ये भी है, लास्ट वाला भी है, और यहाँ पे भी है, एंड यहाँ पे भी है आई थिंक, और यहाँ पर भी है, यस। एक चीज और कर सकते हो, और चीज भी काफी है कि डिलीट कर दो इन प्लेट्स को, किसी एक पे असाइन करके नीचे की सारे डिलीट कर दो और उसी को सीधा कॉपी पेस्ट कर दो, एक ऑप्शन ये भी है। इससे भी अपना काम हो जाएगा कि मैंने जैसे साइड व्यू लिया और तो ये प्लेट्स हैं, सिर्फ इनको रहने दिया और सारे डिलीट कर दी। You can delete all the places from here. Click on delete. Click on OK. Then left notes now. So if you go to your view, then you can see this type of redundant. हमने प्लेट हटा दी बस से। So आप इस प्लेट पर ध्यान करके अगर इसको ट्रांसलेशन रिपीट करोगे, then your load will be there. So let's do this.
स्टैड के स्टैड प्रो में ये ड्रॉबैक है सर?
ये ड्रॉबैक है, इरेगुलरिटी हो तो मैं इसलिए तभी बोल रहा हूँ कि उसमें करो ई टैब के अंदर, वहाँ पे सेलेक्ट भी हो जाती है इजीली, काफी टूल्स अच्छे हैं उसके अंदर। सो कोई नहीं, एक बार इसको यहाँ पे भी करते हैं। सो बाय द प्रॉपर्टी दिस स्लैब क्लोज न्यू यू, तो या सब एक बार असाइन करते हैं, इन पर तो असाइन करे जाते हैं। सो ये हमको यहाँ लगाने हैं, here and here. These are the parts of our dining hall. Yeah, this one also, this one. So assign to selected place, and last one is for the storeroom. I check in the code first, 4, 5, yeah, storeroom. And for the corridors, the value is 3. Corridors and staircase, so that we will also select. So this is the 5 assigned to selected place. Assign, yes. Now, so now if we duplicate these all the plates in Y dash, then it will work. Press on Control A, go to geometry, Y, has 3 meter spacing 9 times.
तो क्या था मैं सर पहले करने को?
हाँ,
तो मैं यही बोल रहा था पहले करने को।
अच्छा यही बोल रहे थे क्या? चलो कोई नहीं, अच्छी बात है अगर आपने सोचा है तो ये, क्योंकि अब भी हमारा मॉडल तो उतना ही है, चेंज तो कुछ नहीं है। तो ये इस प्लेट पे और लोड लगाना रहेगा, तो ये और लगा देते हैं एक बार। सो इस पे वही आने वाला है -3, एक और कितना था उसको, डाइनिंग 4। अगेन ये रह गया नीचे, तो इसको ऑफिस से प्रॉब्लम आएगा करने में. So again select the plates by property. Continually. Okay. Okay, that's have the value as different. So in the staircase, I have considered to that plane. So now we have to assign the value for the staircase, that is staircase having the value of 3. Okay. So for the staircase, the value is 3. Assign it by select, but we have to take the property as same of the staircase. So we have to go for the top, select plate cursor, and select this place. Yes. Assign it. Assign. Yes. Now our all the things are complete. From loading, live loads, we have assigned dead load, earthquake load, and now the remaining thing is our wind load generator. Use it. Give the sizes of all the parameter and values daily. Other train category I will take as 3, 0.9. To for less than 5% pressure coefficient and using CPI negative generator. So now it is okay. It is assigned to our beams also on the column of beams of shear wall level. Stair level due to the use of our beams and columns. Okay. So now we have to just make the load combinations by clicking on this. And now there is one thing remaining, that is our seismic weight. So click on this and click on add, take the seismic weight. So member weight we have to take again first uniformly the value of 11.88, I think. Yeah, 12. We have to take it as 12. And yes, Paresh will ask.
सर ये स्टेट एडिटर में जाके नहीं कर सकते?
वहां पे भी कर सकते हो, लेकिन उसके लिए कोड का जो कमांड है वो याद होना चाहिए.
अच्छा अच्छा, जैसे वहां
हाँ
पे
वो
भी
याद
थोड़ा.
है तो हाँ जल्दी हो जाता है, वो है बोल सकते हो.
अच्छा अच्छा,
एक काम करना, इसका पूरे का कोड का कॉपी करके एक टेक्स्ट फाइल रख लेना, क्योंकि हमको विंड लोड भी बार बार, वैसे विंड लोड के लिए तो यूज मत करना क्योंकि हाइट और लेंथ और विड्थ अलग अलग हो सकते हैं.
हाँ
बाकी जो
हाँ,
और भी चीजें हैं, जैसे हम लोड केस बार बार हमको डिफाइन करना होता है, दिस इज अवर लाइन, दिस इज अवर ये, सो उसके केस में ले सकते हो. बस वैल्यू चेंज करना है फिर अपने अकॉर्डिंग.
खाली डायरेक्शन चेंज करना है.
हाँ डायरेक्शन हुआ, लोड का वैल्यू हुआ, मैग्नीट्यूड चेंज कर देना, जल्दी हो जाएगा.
हाँ हाँ,
तो वो भी कर सकते हो, वो भी अच्छी चीज है. So I take it as a 5 maximum value, that is our 5, and give the y range. Yes, Ashwin ask.
पर यहाँ पर ही मेरे को डाउट आता है कि ये जब ये सिस्मिक डेफिनेशन में हमने सेल्फ वेट दे दिया तो उसके बाद पता कब चलेगा हमको कि मेंबर वेट देना है नहीं देना है?
ये हमको देना ही है, सिस्मिक वेट तो हमको हमेशा देना है. इसी के अकॉर्डिंग हमारा अर्थक्वेक लोड कैलकुलेट होगा.
स्टैटिक मेथड है ना सर?
हाँ, दिस इज स्टैटिक इक्विवेलेंट लोड कोएफिशिएंट मेथड, सिस्मिक कोएफिशिएंट मेथड.
जॉइंट, इसे जॉइंट वेट मेथड भी कर सकते हैं इसमें?
हाँ वो कर सकते हो, लेकिन वो एनालिसिस के लिए यूज होता है, बस किसी स्पेसिफिक के लिए. डिजाइन के लिए हमेशा यही यूज करो, क्योंकि कोड में हमारे पास यही है.
ओके सर.
ओके. सो लेट्स असाइन दिस वैल्यू. सो ये हम असाइन कर देंगे. तो ये मैं अभी आपके ऊपर छोड़ रहा हूँ सारा काम, क्योंकि जो वैल्यू हमने जैसे हमने उन पे असाइन करा है वैसे ये असाइन करना है. और जो फ्लोर वेट है ये हम कितना लेंगे, 50% हमको तब लेना है जब हमारा लोड 3 से ज्यादा हो. तो 3 से ज्यादा आ रहा है हमारा 5, सो 5 को 50 ले लेते हैं 2.5. ये हमको हमेशा असाइन करना है, ध्यान. दिस वैल्यू वी हैव टू असाइन एट ईच टाइम. And the member weights you can assign by choosing the location of those. So there are two different also. One, so we have to take it in positive direction, in positive magnitude, because there is no need to assign the negative in system way. There is not any meaning of that. 12 and 6. 6 add. Now you can assign it. It is for our topmost of the beams and for the stair level, or you can say landing beams. And this value for all the beams in between of storage, just excluding the top of the floor. Okay, so you can assign it. So now yes, Ashwin, ask.
सर यही है सर, मेरे को ये समझ में नहीं आया सर, ये आपने ये सिस्मिक डेफिनेशन में सेल्फ वेट के बाद ये जो हिस्से ये जो आप लगा रहे मेंबर वेट हो गया, ये इसका मेरे को
अच्छा, ये
हाँ ये मेरे को हाँ हाँ सर, नहीं सर ये सेल्फ वेट के नीचे जो ये आपने मेंबर लगाया मेंबर वेट।
okay. So our theory says that in earthquake load, we have to define the seismic weight always to apply the load. And seismic weight, due to the seismic weight, our earthquake load will be calculated by the Staad program. That is our some factor is AH. So AH we define in our seismic definition. That the long table, in that you can see we have to assign the response reduction factor, importance factor by giving the values, or you can say type of the building. Okay, residential building, commercial building, OMRF, and zone factor by the city or zone value. Okay, so that thing, those will be used in our AH calculation. Now after that, all the things that are covered, that is our seismic weight. So by these combinations, you can calculate the earthquake load. So the seismic weight contains 100% of the dead load of your building plus percentage part of your live load. It is depend on the value, or you can say magnitude. If it is less than and equal to 3 kilonewton per meter square, then you have to take 25%. For more than 3 kilonewton per meter square, you have to take 50%. Now, there is one question you have, that when we have to use, because we have already used the self weight. So if you use the self weight as factor number 1, it means it is assigned to all the members that you can see in your view, in your view tab. In your view, you can see the beams. It means it is assigned to beams, comma. You can see the columns, so it is assigned to columns. You can see our walls, shear walls, so it is assigned to the walls also. And if you have assigned, and if you take the slab as the plate, then it is assigned to self weight to the slab also. Now the remaining thing, there are the walls, partition wall loads. So those are also available in your structure as a dead load. So that thing will not be considered in your self weight, because the self weight can be assigned only the view types in view that type number that your program can see. Okay, so you have to assign it by manually in the next portion, and as such you have to assign the some load of the some percentage of the live load that will become in our floor weight. So that's how you have to assign the partition wall load in the member weight, because these are not, the program cannot see in your model, because we don't made the plates, made the partition walls as a plate, forming the plate. Okay, so that's how we have to assign it by manually in member weight. So now is that your doubt is clear? Yes. Okay, so you can assign, okay, let's I assign it again. So we have to select the top of the beam first. Go to the control A, right click, new view. Okay. Go to top of the beams. Again, go to new view. Okay. Now select the boundary walls to assign this value. Yes. Now go to again display wall structure, right. Control A says right click, new view. Select the beams only. Let's select the beams. Go to the bottommost story, select these all the beams to assign this value. Yeah, 12 kilonewton per meter. But for the landing part, we have to use only 6. So for landing, first I select these beams. Now assign it as a 6. And for the 12, we have to take let's I go again and control A, right click, new view, okay, and select the beams only. Now we have to select only the between storage. Go to new view again. Now go to the top and select these beams. But this beam you don't have to select because this beam is the part of our landing. Okay, so now on this beam we have to assign the 12 kilonewton per meter as a seismic weight. Now it is done. Now you can just make your load combinations. By auto load combination, click on add. Choose the code. Table is okay. Generate load. Okay. So now, if you see that, yes, there is no yes.
सर ये लोड कॉम्बिनेशन अपने आप ले लेगा?
यस, अपने आप ले लेगा जो भी हमारे आईएस कोड में स्ट्रेंथ पैरामीटर के हिसाब से लिमिट स्टेट ऑफ स्ट्रेंथ सर्विसिबिलिटी के अकॉर्डिंग नहीं लेगा, ये स्ट्रेंथ के हिसाब से लेगा.
अच्छा अच्छा, ओके सर.
So the all the things now clear from my side. सारी चीजें जो इम्पोर्टेंट है वो मैं करा चुका हूँ. बाकी इट्स योर वर्क that you can do by designing these all the numbers. So first of that I run it to see the volumes. Badly said, no problem. Okay. So the analysis is complete. Now you have to just design all the members, slab, beam, columns, and shear walls. That's it. So now it's your work. So is there any doubt? Then you can ask.
तो डिजाइन इसी में करना है वो?
हाँ, आरसीडीसी में डिजाइन करो सीधा, एडवांस कंक्रीट डिजाइन सारे.
अच्छा, आरसीडीसी में, इसमें नहीं करना है सर?
नहीं, इसमें नहीं करना है, इसमें करोगे प्रॉब्लम आएगा.
ये बहुत ही गलत बता देगा.
हाँ
सरिया सर, वो सरिया गलत बता देगा इसमें.
हाँ, इसमें बहुत प्रॉब्लम है, कभी मत करना इसके अंदर.
ठीक है.
So okay everyone, have a good night. Thank you all.
थैंक यू, गुड नाइट सर.
थैंक यू सर, गुड नाइट.